Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Wednesday, the 13th of March, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, SKN Moves Nevis chapter has exciting events upcoming, and in our feature for this evening, Red House wins at V&J's Sports Meet. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
Most people consume excess salt from processed foods, such as snack foods, processed meats, instant meals, and condiments.
Instead, use fresh vegetables, ground provision, fresh meats, and natural herb seasonings, just like our grandparents did, and just like you did with this soup. We are Salt Smart.
Well, I'm back, and we start with athletics. Sheila James of the SKN Moves Nevis chapter on Tuesday, 12th March, gave an update as to some of the exciting activities that her organization will be hosting shortly. We go to break, and when I come back, we'll have our feature for this evening. Well, I'm back, and athletics is in the spotlight. The V&J's preschool held its annual sports meet at the E.T. Willett Park on Tuesday, 12th March. The distinguished patron was former student Carisha Powell. The children competed in such races as the 30-meter sprint, obstacle races, socks and shoes, fill the bottle, and nuts and bolts. The parents and past students also entertained towards the end with races of their own. At the end of the day, it was the Red House team in grand celebrations. Final scores: Red House 262 points, Green House 242 points. We give you these excerpts.
Hi, I'm Sheila James, and I'm here to bring you great news about two events for SKN Moves Nevis chapter. On Saturday the 23rd, we have the Half Island Run Relay. We still have places open for persons who want to register a team of 5, or you can come as a solo. You choose where you want to start and where you want to finish. The options are open. So, we'll start with the route. We start at Dick's Bar. We then go on to Esme's Bar. We then go on to Fothergirls, to Market Shop, to Brownhill Gap, and we finish at the Fit Wellness Grounds. It's 5 legs, hence it's a relay, so we need teams to come and register. The closing date for registration is Friday the 15th of March at 4 p.m. So get your skates on, come and register with us at the Health Promotion Unit. The office is upstairs. You can contact me on 469 8010 or 469 5521 extension 6393. And with our second event, which is the first time we'll be doing it for SKN Moves Nevis chapter, and we're really proud of this event, it's the 5K Sprint Bike Relay. And this has come by popular demand from our competitors. So this year is the year that we're going to launch the 5K. It starts at the TDC car park, and we literally run the whole route down to Four Seasons. At the hairpin bend, we swing around and we head back into the TDC car park and hand over to the next person. There'll be 3 persons in each team. I'm proud to say that we have 6 sponsors on board for this event. I can tell you who they are now. We have Bodies, we have Sequip Rentals, we have 32 Pearls Dental, we have PowerKai, we have Pen and Paper, and of course Lefco. And we want to say a special thank you to all our sponsors. This Friday, the 15th of March, is a special day because it's where the sponsors will come in and select the team to represent their business. So we're really, really excited, and we're really pumped up for this event. If you're not part of the event, you can be part of it by coming out and supporting the teams. It's Sunday, the 31st of March. We start at 6 a.m. from the TDC car park right here in Charlestown, Nevis. In April, we have another event coming up, which is the Aquafunathlon, and this will be our young people from 8 to 12. We have 2 events in this category. We have the standard 8 to 12-year-olds, and then we have an older bracket, but I'm going to talk to you more about that as we get closer to April. But it's just to bear it in mind that we have 3 huge events coming up this month and into April. We hope you'll support us. We hope you'll come out in your numbers. And if you haven't registered, you still have time up to the 15th and up to the 22nd. Thank you.
We go to break, and when I come back, we'll have our feature for this evening.
Coming in hot, hot, hot.
Yes, look at this. We are watching NTV. Stay tuned.
Coming in red hot, hot, hot.
Well, I'm back, and athletics is in the spotlight. The V&J's preschool held its annual sports meet at the E.T. Willett Park on Tuesday, 12th March. The distinguished patron was former student Carisha Powell. The children competed in such races as the 30-meter sprint, obstacle races, socks and shoes, fill the bottle, and nuts and bolts. The parents and past students also entertained towards the end with races of their own. At the end of the day, it was the Red House team in grand celebrations. Final scores: Red House 262 points, Greenhouse 242 points. We give you these excerpts.
The rod, I could tell you that. Unfortunately, the camera wasn't rolling at the time. Otherwise, that would have been classic end of year. Rewind and replay. This is a different type of race here. Mommy grabs athlete from the track. That's the headline. So we have 2 athletes in this one. Another, well, 3 athletes actually. These know what they're about. Now the jump, now the jump. Let's see who's gonna make it home first. Here goes a clear winner. Green. Then maybe green and then red. But definitely green taking the gold handsomely. Not too sure that this is the correct way to train these youngsters though, with all these machine guns. Even though it's bubbles, the intent is clear. They want to get at a target. Starting too early for this. So I think World War III has started. Holds his pose as well. And this is really the war of bubbles. Where we're gonna have, it looks like a dress-up race. Let's see what this is. Might just be dress-up. A little bit of a false start. Again, Bremerton to start having some difficulty to get them going. They're off and running. I think it's a dress-up race. Let's see if it is indeed yes. I think they will be putting on a t-shirt. That normally poses some problems for some athletes. Sometimes they get their head in the sleeves, and that would be a real entanglement. Well, one of them knows what she's about. Definitely out of the blocks like a jet plane, but he's not in this one. So she slows up. She's gonna pose for the camera, and then this distractor. She's going to mommy now, forgetting all about, well, she's heading towards the tape finally. Crosses the line, winner by a mile. And then we have the second placer who is coming down towards, I think mommy's down here as well. So here she comes. Where we have another dress-up race. Some free athletes in this one. We do have some folks in the way, but I guess they want to see better than what they will see on camera, so that has been cleared up somewhat. So let's see who makes the turn first. Still struggling with sleeves. Here's a winner, maybe. Gonna be chased though. Gonna be a close one. We have a close race on here, folks. Close race. Getting close. Go on past. Says, I'm not gonna wait for you. Go on past like a jet plane. Left him as if he was in reverse. And he strolls in for second. And then we have the greenhouse athlete being encouraged here now. Zooms out. He's gonna cut across the little gunman on the track. And he goes home. We had one last athlete going across the lane. We're gonna have the start of another one. Seems as if there's an athlete missing, so there's a bit of a hold up. Well, actually, the athlete that's missing is that athlete who hasn't really crossed the finish line as yet. But he's hard to deal with, I could tell you. He's out of the blocks early. Being brought back now. Let's see if he can finish a race, actually cross the finish line in this one. I have my doubts though. Seems more inclined to turn back with those who have gone past already. Look at the big star athlete here. Kadim, he's ready to go. Look at that lean. Look at that lean. My goodness, and he's gone. So, let's see what's going to happen now. We're going to have the shirt time. That's the most difficult part. This is the most difficult part now. It looks as if he's having some difficulty, but let's see if he could get his hand in. They're at that age, 4 years old, when they should be able to put on their own shirt. It looks as if he's having some problem because we have two who have gone out of the... No, I'm going to tell you this. The second placer, he's not going to cross the line. Take it from me. Let's see if I'm correct. Or he might just follow the leader on this occasion. We have the leader. Let's see, he's not going to cross the line. I told you so. He's stopping, he's stopping. He's not going to cross that lane. He hasn't crossed the line as yet. Well, he finally does. My goodness, he has actually crossed the line. And Kadim had some difficulty though. He has a race on here now. They're looking at each other. Kadim is still fixing his shirt. The other guy has gone, left him. He's been encouraged by his team, well, not teammate, but his good friend. And now this guy has gone back to meet Kadim and encourage him home. So he crosses the line now. We have, I think these are the 5-year-old girls. 2 of them in this race, one red, one green. The greenhouse and the blue and the red house athletes seem to be doing pretty well, getting the shirts on. We have green though, looking next up, but blue is pulling down. She's gone. Blue is gone. Blue is gonna take this one easily. Knows what she's about. She's going across the finish line. She did that really easy. Green, in the meantime, struggling, but she's now with her shirt on. And she comes bubbling down, seems to be happy. And she's going to cross the line just about. No, green takes silver. Well, the starter's doing a great job getting the athletes out of the blocks quickly. One of them has gone to the wrong shirt, but now he's at the correct end, and so we have 1 red, 2 greens in this one. 1 green looking particularly good. He's coming running down now. He's rushing through and being cheered on by a Red House athlete, and he's happy for them. And there's the second placer. Third placer is red, being encouraged by mommy. Here he comes, laughing his way home. Mommy's there recording, enjoying the moment, and takes the bronze medal. Well, we're gonna have the start of another event. This one is the, well, they normally say ball and bucket, but these are some objects to be placed in the bucket. There are 2 for each athlete. Red has put in 1, and she's leading by a long shot. She's going to turn now. Green is just about turning. Red will be taking up the bucket now. She's gone with the bucket, waiting for a friend, kind of, not really. She's going across the finish line is all the way down here. So she's going to get home ahead of the greenhouse athlete who will take silver. Mommy's happy. On the starters orders, some of them seem just a little distracted, trying to get the attention of the starter there, giving the signal to go. One of the athletes has refused to move. One of them has refused to move, and Daddy's trying to get him out of the blocks. Well, we see, well, he has finally gone. Maybe he just wanted to give them a bit of a lead. Maybe he's that good. And we have one other athlete struggling here. So, well, some of them are coming back with buckets now. Well, we have the finish line all the way down here. Green takes gold, red takes silver. And then can the greenhouse athlete catch up this one? There's a red house athlete who can catch up because, oh no, maybe not. Maybe next year because he's gone. He's gone. But the greenhouse athlete is catching up. The greenhouse athlete is catching up. Oh, I think he just missed out. Red house crossed the line in time. We have a false start. False start. This time, it's a serious start. Kadim is wondering if he should run. He's out of the blocks now. And takes up one. He's still wondering what he should do. Puts in one. Now he's going to turn. Somebody has dropped one. No. No, Kadim is catching up. Well, apparently current has come back. Kadim is made up quite a bit of slack and going back now, but I think there's a guy who is ahead of him. He's gonna get his bucket first. He's gonna turn.
Yes, so
he's
we're
coming
back
down with
after
the bucket.
the
Kadim
power
is coming
outage.
down now, but
see
guess what? I
the
think we have a winner.
2 your boys
And Kadim is being challenged,
the,
but he's gonna get silver.
in Joel's race.
And Green comes in third. And as usual, this athlete, and I don't think he's going to cross the line. Well, what's happening here? He still has a block to
I
go.
want to see the by the
He wanted to
goalkeeper.
carry his bucket, but
I want to see
still
goalkeeper.
has to carry the, well, he's taking his time about it too. Well, a little style maybe. But he needs to put it in the bucket and then come down to finish the race. So, puts it in the bucket. Will he cross the line? I have my doubts. I have my serious doubts. He's watching buckets going in the opposite direction and he's saying, why should I be carrying mine this other way? So let's see what he's going to do.
So we're going to move into the 5-year-old
Poses
girls
for the
doing
camera.
in Joel's
Momentarily.
bucket race.
And well, he crosses the line now.
Just had a slight power outage.
On the starters orders, we have
Primary, and I
two.
will second that.
two athletes in this
Somebody
one.
don't get killed. And they're off.
So
Red
there
House,
they
Green
come.
House.
Red picks up
5-year-old
first, then
girls doing
Green
the in Jones race.
turns.
We see
And
red in the bucket
the
to go. Green is in the
now.
bucket to go.
Red
Come down for the
is having
second
a slight
obstacle.
lead.
They're gonna take it
Green
up,
is closing
back.
the gap. Oh, she messes
Green
up
stumbles.
slightly. And red now will
Red,
have one more
capitalize
to
on
go.
that mistake.
So the lead has been
Red had a
extended.
slight lead
Here
as she
goes.
goes
Red
for
picks
her
up quickly.
third
Green is going to try to catch up. It's
final
bucket time. Red
object
is going to grab the
into the
bucket.
bucket.
Green grabs the
She
bucket.
goes
Let's
now,
see if she
she
can catch up.
moves.
She won't be able to. Maybe next year or
Right,
the
let's
year
look at
after
the
that. Red
finishing
takes
tape.
gold.
She takes gold.
Green takes
Green
silver.
takes silver.
But they're still good friends. Have a bit of a
That's the
conversation
end of
about that.
the
And saying, well, you know,
5-year
when I'm
girls,
bigger, maybe in primary school, I'm going to
Jones
beat you.
race. On red. Green takes, red takes,
Well,
green takes as they go back.
One of them grabbed the wrong thing. Yeah, he took the wrong ball.
You could have
Wrong.
just switched them over.
Obstacle, well,
It's a big advantage now.
no, red.
So green leading the way,
struggling,
followed by
green
red,
and
followed by green.
Red
Green takes
picks
the
up now,
final
green.
square, put it in the bucket, and he head for
Well, we
home.
have two of them with buckets. One
It's
of them a
green,
definite
followed by
clear
red,
winner.
followed by green. Green
And
takes
then
gold, red
heads
takes
home.
silver.
And then we have
Green is going to take
green
the bronze.
coming down. We understand that
That
this
is
might
gonna
be
bring
the
down the
official
girls on the
last
endurance
race of the day.
races. Parents
We
race
might
of the
have
day.
parents race.
So yes, there you have it. The
Well, we understand that we might be getting the final scores. And the parents are not going to the starting line. Should be the parents race shortly. So let's see if we get some final scores. Just about 3:45 on the PM. Would have been nice if all sports meets finished around 3:45 on the PM, including inter-high. But that's what dreams are made of.
okay, so now we're gonna have the filling of the bottle race
Oh, we are filling the battle race, so that has
for
changed
the
from the
3-year-old
final race.
girls,
So it's gonna
followed
be
by the
fill the
3-year-old
battle
boys.
race.
You have to use the
So
cup
the
to fill your
3-year-old
bottle.
girls will be doing fill the battle. So apparently this one wasn't carded, but I guess they found that they were finishing too early.
And
So
they're off
we
green
have
and
another
red.
race
Here they
in.
go.
Fill the bottle. 3-year-old girls.
Red was
They have
first
to
the
use a
bucket.
cup and place the water in the bottle and then put the stopper on and
Seems
then
like
race
we
to the
now
finish
made up a
line.
stagger.
There's nobody at the finish line
Now
though,
they're taking
so
the
I
cup,
don't know
they're
if
filling the
they'll
cup
have an
with water and
indication
they're
as to
throwing it over
where
in
they
the
should
bottle.
finish, or they just run to the ribbon, which is right there on the ground right now.
We're going to see who will turn
So
and head for the finishing line first.
let's see
Would it be green
how
or
this
would it
works
be
out.
red?
Getting that bottle filled up, a lot of water would be wasted, I think. And they have to remember that
The poor children have
water-
to watch the parents in the
water rates have been increased, so they can't waste any water now. And so it's all about maybe recycling, making sure that the water lands inside of the bottle and not on the ground. And instructions being given, advice being given, and
Let's see who's
children
going to rise first and head to the
listening
finishing
and
line.
trying to
Would
get
it be
it
green or
done.
would it be red?
Maybe a little assistance in between, but I don't think the parents can touch the bottle nor the cup or anything. They could give a lot of advice, but they shouldn't be helping with anything. I think the headmistress is going to have a close look here. She's going to say, well, maybe you need to back off a bit. Let's see what happens. Greenhouse looks as if she's almost ready. Almost ready. Greenhouse is standing. Is she putting on the stopper? The stopper dropped. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Red House is trying to come up now. Red House is both of them out of the blocks. This is interesting.
Red and green coming up neck and neck. Red and
Green has a bit of a lead. They've
As they
been
head
cheered
for
on
the
now.
finishing
Green it
Green have a
is.
slight advantage.
And
So green is going to take
has
gold.
taken the gold medal.
Red is
comes
going to
second.
take silver. I just want to take the time to mention
We have
Global Consulting
3
for
athletes in this
sponsoring
one.
the obstacle race. While
And
we
just
were
about to
briefly
get
interrupted
underway.
by
They're
electricity.
out of the
And they
blocks
are
now.
out front, you see green, followed
Fill
by
the
red,
battle it is.
followed
We
by
have
green,
2 Red
followed
House
by the other
athletes
red.
and 2 Greenhouse
So two
athletes. So
greens, two
4
red.
athletes in this one.
As they
And they all look very busy.
make their way down, they are filling the
Let's
bottle
see
now.
who is going to do this
Who's gonna
first.
finish first, so we have to wait and see.
Parents anxiously looking on, giving encouragement, giving advice as well. And
From my vantage point, he looks like green.
well, we have our busy little
Have
athlete
a
friend
slight
here. He's
advantage.
going to move the ribbon, so they'll have
Unofficially.
to follow him, I guess. Wherever he lands with that
Who's gonna
ribbon,
finish first?
that's where they'll have to go.
Would it be green? Would
So
it be
when
green?
they
Would it
turn,
be
they
red?
won't
Or
see a
would it be
ribbon.
red?
I want to see where they're going to finish and how they're going to judge this one. Oh, well, I
As
think
we hear the
Pemberton
coaches
has
giving
realized.
their final
So he's
instructions.
going to run after him for that
Master.
ribbon. I don't know if he's going to catch him, though. Well, I think he has caught up with him.
Let's see who's going to rise first and turn for the finishing line.
Pemberton was the starter, and he has to try to finish. That guy is not going to hold that ribbon and stand still. I could tell you that. No, he's going to plait the ribbon. If anything, he's going to plait the ribbon. So,
yeah, boy,
we have a win. No, he doesn't have a bucket.
Green.
So he's not part of this. Well, here comes now. We have Green.
Green followed
chased
by
Red.
Green challenged by Red.
There.
Green
Red is coming
Red.
close. Red takes it.
Red.
That would be disappointed. He takes Silver.
In down to the end down here.
And
okay.
So
it seems like Red takes the goal. Green takes Silver.
Winner.
Unofficially.
Well, it's another fill the bottle race, 4-year-old boys, and that athlete, the Red House athlete, of course, he is having some difficulty. They're going to have some difficulty with him to start and even to finish. Chanel Gishad holding on to him, but might have to just let him go because he has to have both hands free to be able to deal with that bottle. Well, he's getting some extra help. Mommy's there as well. But 90 times out of 100, he's not going to cross the finish line. Maybe even 95 times out of 100. Let's see what happens here now. And they look pretty serious, as if they know what they're about. One of them seems to be giving up, but he's getting encouragement nonetheless. And whether you stand or you stoop, which one is the best way to go, we are not sure, but you just need to get the water in the bottle as quickly as possible. So, lots of advice, lots of instructions. The parents are there busy. One of them is out of the blocks. That's Kadim coming down the road like a jet plane. My goodness, takes goal. What a race. And then we have a race down here for second. One of them stopped. His stopper dropped, I think. What?
Well, that's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.